So Trump, he doesn't silence his opponents, he puts them in the spotlight. And you may say, yeah, okay. He puts his opponents out there, of course. Oh, I'm going to get so many Trump people going, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Trump supports them. Does he? Does he? Or are they central casting? You know, like when he's talked about the TV generals, who all the TV generals do is they're not really generals. They're there to tell you what the narrative is. And, you know, yesterday he said, isn't everybody loving the Tom Homan, who's the border czar? He's great central casting, isn't he? Because they're not the people that are, these people aren't the people in charge. They're not. I'm going to even prove that a little bit more here. So, because first of all, well, I guess Kash Patel, in Trump's first term, was part of, he was like one of the head people with Ukraine. This is why I haven't really wanted to go after all of these people, because all of these people are Trump's puppets. And that's not a bad thing, but Trump is trying to highlight, let me put it this way, Trump is trying to get the American people, and he can't tell you. Because if he tells you, then you're going to always look for somebody to tell you. So you have to get there on your own. Okay? Because that cabal, let's just, shadow government, cabal, deep state, whatever you want to call them, they don't care what party it is. They know how to pivot. Okay, so they have their people, their podcasters, whether it's Bongino, it's Rogan, it's Beck, whoever. That's who they have to pivot. These people are great at pivoting. Dan Bongino, by the way, is one of those people that moved out of New York and moved down to Palm Beach, Florida. Yeah, because it's a network of people. It's different networks that they know what they're doing. And yes, they will. I mean, think about all the people that follow Dan Bongino. The problem is that Donald Trump posted twice about Dan Bongino's wife. He has a great wife. And you may say, well, he's highlighting that. Why does he need to highlight it twice? Unless what he wants you to do is look into his wife. And what you will find out is nobody knows what year she was born. That's a little odd. And she's worth $2 million. Because she was born in Cali, Colombia. Last name Martinez, Paula Martinez. She has a brother, Juan Martinez. But nobody knows the year she was born. She was a web programmer in security services. And Dan Bongino, of course, was Secret Service for Bush Jr. and Obama. Now, everybody, I'll get the Trump supporters that come after me. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, he's been speaking out. Yeah. Again, they know how to pivot. They are central casting. They are there to keep people like me and others from getting any voice. That's why we get shadow banned, which brings me to another point. Trump had posted this, okay? I erased the username here, okay? This is somebody on Truth. Somebody on Truth that has like 30,000 followers or 60, some, having 65,000. I have 57. Now, before people say, oh, you're just jealous. No, I really wouldn't want 20. I don't want that many followers, because I would probably become self-conscious, and then I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. It would take the authenticity away if I had a ton of followers, okay? So it's not about me, but there's a point to be made here. Why can somebody on Truth that's supposedly a patriot have 65,000 followers, 30,000 followers, and yet and yet you can see how many likes to this, because you're meant to like this. Because, oh, this is who Trump picked. Yeah, I don't think he picked them for the reasons you think he did. Look, the fact is, for there to have been a confirmation hearing for any of these people was ridiculous. Because there's so many people on the left and the right that have been involved in things that are corrupt, okay? So how can you have a legitimate confirmation hearing, huh? You really can't. But we have to do this show. This is the way it has to be until people start to see that you have to make the connections on your own. Trump does everything he can to put it out there without telling you. That's why he goes overboard about a lot of these people. Not because he thinks they're so great, but he's trying to get you, like, come on, put it together. Like, we should know what year Dan Bongino's wife was born. You can't find it. Websites say that's not the only thing that's rather unusual that's not known about her. Didn't Q, again, I didn't follow Q, didn't somebody say that there was a drop of Qs that said follow the wives? So Trump posted this twice. Why do you think so? Because when you look into his wife, nobody knows when she was born, what year she was born. And there's other things people don't know about her, except that she was born in Colombia. So, the people that will get traction on Truth or any social media platform are likely not people, I don't want to say everybody, but that have if they have, put it this way, any podcaster or any of these people on social media that have millions of followers, they have them because the shadowy government that's controlling all the platforms allows them to. But the people that are truly speaking the truth, even on Trump's platform, you won't get seen. And that's not because of Trump. Trump knows what these people are doing. But he needs people to put the connections together here. So here's somebody Trump's posted before. Well, I tried to get rid of the name. But at Speedy13. Okay, I don't know anything about this person. Who knows it, you know. But again, you see how many followers? I have 57. It's Trump's platform. Why would it be like that when I'm a Trump supporter? You may think, well, he's just more popular. Yeah, maybe. I doubt it, though, because there's a pattern here where the true truthers are being shadow banned on everything. Because all these accounts, these type accounts, they're meant to put this narrative, the Trump-tastic winnings. Okay. You may say, well, he put it these people. Yeah, I'm not so sure about it. No, because you can't have a normal operating government when literally people that are in office there on the Hill have been involved in crimes. So people aren't seeing the truth here. There's a reason people like me will never get traction, because I'm truly speaking the truth. But they want you to believe the narrative. This is where Trump just amazes me how genius he is, because he's truthed this more than once. Elon is doing a great job, but I would like to see him get more aggressive. Remember, we have a country to save, but ultimately to make greater than ever before. So, again, the Elon worshipers, like the podcasters, and remember, these are the people that didn't tell you about the court case in 2020 that were all these people settled regarding AI. They all settled. Because they were guilty. So Trump's running this show, but what he's doing with this is, I read that, like, Kash Patel is telling FBI not to listen to Elon. And so, like, it's creating this. So this is where Trump gets both being his opponents, Kash Patel, Elon, and they're going at each other. Even though it's not outright, they are, because they're not going to want you to have the real truth. But you needn't worry. The true people that are in charge of the FBI and that are going to put the country on the right track is Trump, but it's people you don't see or know. That's how it has to be, because from the justice system to on the Hill, you can't operate under a normal government when you still have these politicians that have been involved in the kind of corruption they've been involved in. So literally Trump's putting both of his opponents against each other.